therapy. It is 11 o'clock a.m. California time. And I've got my journal right here. And I just wanted to share some things from my therapy. So I started off therapy. My notes are all over the place. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see this. I highly doubt it. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3. See the circles? Okay, so this whole page is ego. Ego. E-G-O. Edging God out. Ego. Also known as the false self. The shadow. Then we surrender. This says surrender down the spine. And this is higher self. I put the ego in red, so the false self is in red, and the higher self is in blue. Yep. All right, so I started off therapy telling my therapist about, you know, how it's important to recognize when we're in our ego. Meaning to recognize when we're angry or we're lonely. Hi, Jessica. Your aura is yellow and white. Welcome. When we're angry, when we're lonely. So that's how I started off therapy. I'm like, I told her, I said, ego. So when we're angry and we're lonely and we're feeling rejected, or fear. So when we're in fear, we're feeling abandoned or rejected or whatever, any of those things. I started off saying that blocks us from our higher self. I want you guys to watch how my therapy progresses. So that's what I was originally saying to her is like, oh my gosh, we're blocking our dreams because of this anger, because of this fear. And I told her the solution is to detach, accept, and surrender. So basically detachment includes acceptance and surrender. So I was like, we recognize our feelings of anger, right? And fear and rejection. And we detach by telling ourselves, hi AA, by telling ourselves this is not about us. It's about them. Like they would have acted that way no matter what. So I want you guys to, this is just how I started my therapy. I want you guys to see how it ended. So let me explain to you guys how I started it and then where it goes. So I was like, we need to detach and realize that's their problem. Okay? They lied. They were abusive. They blah, 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 blah. So like, that's on them. They, you know, they stole this or they lied, you know, whatever. And then I told her that I then start to visualize, you know, what I want in my life. And I replaced the ego with visualization, affirmations, all that. Okay, so she challenged me a little bit about certain things. And I just want to say this, like, I am so afraid that if I am feeling anger, or like, I don't want to say victim mentality, but if I am feeling like a victim or like, you know, like anger, that I'm going to attract more of it in my life. I am afraid of that. Do you guys know what I'm trying to say here? I want you to just feel this out. Like, you know, when you're really angry and you're like, dude, they screwed me over. I don't know about you guys, but that anger, I have a weird fear that it attracts more situations just like it. But my therapist was telling me something different, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this page. You really can't see too much of it on here. I mean, you guys could always pause it. You can always, you know, pause it, look at it. You know what I'm trying to say here. So here's what I was talking about with my therapist was in 2012. All right, I wrote 2012, the year of 2012. I was the happiest I've ever been. Why was I so happy? And I'm seeing a fireball. So I want to just draw something real quick because I'm seeing this orange fireball, right? Hi, Tammy. Your aura is yellow and white, mostly yellow. All right, guys. So 2012 was a really pivotal year for me. This is what I'm seeing. for 2012. Okay, so in 2012, and I'm going to encourage this with you guys. I want you guys to put on music. So I'm just going to, I guess, I'm going to just circle this, music. I don't know if I want it purple or orange in terms of color wise, but I listened to music, and what it did was it brought me into my heart. So we're going to use green. So listening to this music in 2012 took me inside my feelings. Hi, Mercedes. Your aura is orange and yellow and 10% white, mostly orange. So the music brought me into my feelings. Well, I've had a lot of trauma. I have post-traumatic stress disorder from the military. I experienced sexual trauma, unfortunately, in the United States military because I was born with ovotesticular disorder. I was born intersex. So I was born with ovaries and testicles biologically. So the music put me in my feelings. What the heck? That's so weird. I'm sorry. I'm getting distractions on my phone. The music brought me in my feelings in 2012. Now, here's the cool thing, you guys. I had an outlet for my feelings and emotions. So I would write, and I'm going to actually make this blue. So meaning truth, like the throat chakra, communication. So I would write about my experiences. Okay, so let me back up. So in 2012, I would be listening to music. It would bring up feelings in my heart, and that's why I colored it green like the heart chakra. So the feelings would come out, and then the blue is throat and communication, and I would express that through writing. That is not the only thing I did. So ooh, my throat, speaking of which. So, okay, I would also do YouTube. I'm making that red because red, I don't know how to describe it. Red, assertion, root chakra, career, expression. Like it, I don't know why, but YouTube is red for me. Yeah, blue can be sadness, absolutely. But, okay, so I would feel those emotions, hence the green heart here from the music. And I would write, and I would YouTube. And when I YouTubed, it was me getting back the power that was taken from me. And it was my red root. There's something, security. There's something about YouTubing. Don't know how to describe it. But my therapist said, you created a community. I never realized that, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to draw a big C for community. Here we go. Community. We're still in 2012 right now. So by me sharing from my heart, okay, green heart chakra right here, this big old heart. By me sharing my feelings, hi Avalon. So by me sharing my feelings, yeah, again, with the blue, I communicated I wrote the feelings that the music was bringing up, and I spoke it. I'm a speaker. I spoke it on YouTube. Like, I had a community on YouTube, and let me tell you guys the result of that. The result of that was profound healing. Okay, like I'm gonna circle it. I felt good. I felt a release. I healed, and I was whole. Oh my gosh, I got chills. My arm hairs are standing. You said, I like your gloves. You look really cool. Cool gloves. Oh, thank you. You said, ooh, your show's interactive today. Thank you. Mercedes is a platinum member on my channel, so she's the highest membership you can get. If anybody's interested, you guys can sign up. It's $100. And then the first of every month, all you guys have to do is text message me the first. It's got to be the first, guys. If you snooze, you got to wait till the next month. But Mercedes says, just a receipt. Maverick has really helped me turn my relationships around. We are now closer than ever. Yeah, I can even see it in the cards. So I'm also a psychic. I'm a relationship coach, matchmaker, psychic, and I can see it. I read energy. I can, I can feel it. I can read it. I can interpret it. And yes, that is true. Ivy Bloom, thank you for the 100. That's so cool. And I love that. So yeah, what I'm trying to say to you guys is in 2012, I was writing because of the music that was eliciting all these feelings like a fountain, like the Ace of Cups card. It was eliciting all these feelings. I wrote about those feelings. I journaled so much. I was a huge writer in 2012. You said, what a cool power to have. It must be a burden. Sometimes it can be. But yeah, so I was writing and then I would speak is what I'm trying to say to you guys. I would get on YouTube and I would share my thoughts and feelings about what I experienced that the music brought out in me. It unlocked, it unfroze. You guys, imagine being so traumatized, you're in a time capsule. Like you're in I'm like a frozen ice block. Can you guys imagine what I'm saying? I'm an empath, yes. Absolutely. Okay, so let's see here. And I don't live out of my car. The troll that's in the chat room, thank you very much. But no, I don't live out of my car. Okay, so anyways, you guys, I shut down over the years, and and there's a golden key, okay? Like this. Like look, this golden key, feeling is healing. I'm going to say that again. Feeling is healing. So I'm realizing stuff from my therapy today. I actually feel whole. I actually feel better after being in therapy today. I feel like I have direction. I mean, more of a direction on like I don't know how to describe it, but basically I had a community on YouTube in 2012, a very real, authentic, profound, deep community. Yes. I felt people were genuine, people were crying, they were healing, all kinds of stuff was happening on my YouTube channel. And so let's come to 2025, okay, right here. So this is 2012. Now we're in 2025 years later, okay? I listen to music, but here's the problem. I don't listen to sad music anymore because I'm afraid. Oh, I raise my hands. I'm seeing black. I'm literally seeing black. My arm hairs are standing. I'm afraid, okay? So I turn off. My phone was dying. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, guys. If it keeps going down, I'm going to have to get off here. There's something weird going on with my phone. Okay, so in 2025, so we're talking about today, I am afraid to listen to sad music. I'm literally afraid of it because I'm like, and I realized today in therapy, the reason I'm afraid is because I don't have an outlet. Whoa, shake it up, yo, like the song, shake, shake, shake it up. I don't have an outlet. Well, I thought I didn't. I thought I didn't have an outlet because I have been conditioned to believe, I have been falsely taught that it's not okay to oh my gosh. Dude, I'm getting interrupted here. I'm so sorry. Let me do this here. There we go. Okay. So what I was trying to say to you guys is it's 2025. I don't listen to music that's sad anymore. And I realize that I have trapped feelings inside. It's 11/11, by the way. Make a wish, guys. I have trapped feelings inside of me. And I have been taught that it's not okay to write about my bad experiences, the trauma. And I've been taught that it's not okay to share about those experiences. And this has been multiple, like I have been conditioned to believe this. And I'm going to tell you right now, that is a big piece of trash. That is trash. That is bull crap. I'm calling bluff, yo. I'm calling bluff. So, you know what, guys? This is unhealthy. This is toxic as fuck. Like, you guys, we cannot not write about our trauma and our feelings. We cannot not talk about it. Oh, okay, guys, nobody's going to tell me how to process. Nobody's going to tell me, oh, you should be over it. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, nobody should be saying you should be over your trauma. That's not okay. You shouldn't feel that way. Like, F you to all the people out there. Certain people, I'm not mentioning names, all the way back. I will say my mom was like this, my mother. Okay, but like, you don't want me to talk about my pain and my trauma? F you. Because I'm going to tell you guys, in 2012, that's what made me heal. I was real, R-E-A-L, man. I was real. I was authentic, and I talked about it. I expressed. I bawled my eyes out on YouTube, like on camera, man. Okay, so like, I'm tired of not being real. I'm tired of being fake. I didn't even realize I was being fake. I didn't even realize it. Okay, we've got trolls in the house like you. You're a troll. You are a troll. I'm not interested, bro. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Okay, so if he gets mad, then he's insecure, and that's toxic as hell. Nobody should get mad at you for expressing your trauma. Nobody. That means he's not comfortable with his feelings. Like, that's what that means. That person is inauthentic. They're fake with themselves. They're not honest, okay, with themselves and their own feelings. It's toxic to not talk about it. It is toxic to not write about it. Exactly. Your aura is purple and blue, by the way. I feel so much better. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I feel actually aligned with my true self. I am like, literally, I can feel it just looking at myself in the video. Yeah, you said, or they say just get over it. Yeah, so that, it means they're not in touch with their feelings. They're invalidating you. Like, this person right here is a troll right there. That's a troll. Zenith. Okay. So here's what I want to start doing. I'm just going to tell you right now, like, you're not going to silence me, period. Okay? I am going to heal, and you're not going to interfere with my healing. I'm talking about all the haters, okay, in my life, all the effing haters. And I'm not getting into detail. I'm not going to like mention who this is. I will say my adoptive mom was like that. She would constantly say to me, nobody cares. No one wants to hear what you have to say. You're just trying to get attention. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it wrong to talk about the abuse that's happened to me? Is it wrong to talk? Am I a weak man? See, you got to understand. And then later in my life, I'm being called weak by insecure women. Later in my life. I'm not mentioning names. Obviously, I've had a lot of, not a lot, but like my 5-year relationships, 5-year, whatever. So this is what I'm trying to say to you. No, I am going to be me, and I'm going to express myself, and I'm going to heal. And if you've got a problem with that, that's on you. Okay, straight up. Because like, you guys, in 2012, I was so real and so raw with you guys, and I had a real, authentic community. I did. Because I was real with my feelings. I wasn't afraid. I wasn't scared to listen to angry music. I wasn't scared to listen to sad music. I wasn't scared. I was living all my emotions. I was feeling all my emotions. You see what I'm saying, you guys? Like, what happened was I was taught that nobody cares about my sadness. Nobody cares about my anger. I was taught that I look weak. A man is not supposed to cry. A man is not supposed to be angry. If my authenticness offends you, that's you. That's on you. If my authenticity and my grief and my pain and my real emotions offend you or scare you or make you feel like I don't know, like that's on you. You said, good afternoon, beautiful. Hello, Michael. Sheena, your aura is purple and blue. You said, me too. Yes. So I'm going to be me, and I'm going to choose me, number one. I'm going to choose myself, number one, because I can't be good to you guys or anybody if I don't heal. I have to heal. Number one, I'm going to use my journal and I'm going to use YouTube and I am going to heal. You said men do cry and there's nothing wrong with that. Exactly. It's real, it's strong, it's raw. It's raw authenticity. And I'm going to be real and vulnerable on my channel. I don't care if it embarrasses someone. I'm going to repeat that. I don't care if it embarrasses my family. I don't care if it quote, embarrasses my friends. By me expressing through writing and YouTube my feelings, my experiences, it's that simple. I'm not here to please you. I'm not going to deny myself. I am not going to suppress and repress myself, who I am, and get sick and make myself sick for your pleasure, for your comfort. Let me just say that. For your comfort. So my mom trying to manipulate me, like true story, guys. My mom would try to manipulate me and be like, nobody cares. No one wants to hear your feelings. You just look weak. Like, you just look like a nutcase. Like, she would say this stuff. And I look at her and I'm like, you're not in touch with yourself. You are so in denial with who you are and your feelings, your emotions. Like, you're not in touch. And you're judging me. You're judging me, like, you know? So, yeah, what I'm saying here is I'm encouraging everybody to write your feelings. Everybody. And to express those feelings. Because in 2012, right here, this is 2012 up here, I was happy. I was happy. I'm going to say that right now. And so this is 2025. I'm not going to be afraid to listen to sad music anymore. For you guys, from 2012 to 2025, I have stopped listening to angry music. I have stopped listening to sad music. I have started to shut down. I lost myself. I'm tired of being positive all the time. I'm sick of it. I am sick and tired of being like, oh my God, life is great. And only talking about positive crap on my channel instead of real effing emotions. Real emotions. You said, I didn't know what depression, you said, I don't know when depression kicked in. You said, I was happy as well in 2012. Yeah, exactly. See, this is real talk here. You and I right now. Okay, so I wrote here, in 2025, I am not writing anymore. I'm not video blogging anymore. Like, I'm not sharing about the pain in my life. I'm not doing that. So I'm just saying, you guys, now that my therapist has made it very clear, she's made it very clear today that it's important to write about and to express those feelings, and that there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not wrong. I am not wrong for writing and expressing those. And I'm going to put myself first, number one. It's not about you, like, it, you know, and your comfort. It's not about that. You said you got to let it out even to yourself. Yes. So I'm going to start feeling my pain and not being scared of it and running like the tail between my legs. Like, ooh, I'm scared. Oh my gosh. What if I attract more? What if I attract more sadness by feeling the feelings? Toxic positivity. That is law of attraction, toxic positivity. I believe in the law of attraction, but I don't believe in suppressing, okay, like a trash can lid. Boom. I don't believe in suppressing your emotions. No. So, music. I'm going to put on music. I'm going to feel my feelings. There's a bunch of bands on my September and October playlist. Bunch of songs. Sheena says, you have inspired me to put a pen to paper again. Thank you. You are very welcome. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you guys get something out of this. But yeah, I mean, on my list, my on my YouTube profile, you guys are going to see a playlist that says September mix and October mix. 2025 September mix, 2025 October mix. Check those out and let's get in our feelings together, okay, guys? Let's dig, let's get inside there. You said I've written songs since 6th grade. You said half thingy froze. My screen froze. You said it's cool being able to recap your own developments. Yeah. So you guys, I'm not going to be afraid of my emotions anymore. Okay, if somebody's gonna hurt me by expressing my emotions like guitar, I'm a singer and a songwriter, I'm a poet, I'm a writer. If somebody is going to hurt me because I'm vulnerable, F you. Like F you. You're not for me. Nobody. I don't care. Girlfriend, friend, you're not for me. If I'm gonna express through music and I'm gonna sing from my heart and a girl takes advantage of that, or a friend, maybe a friend is like, why are you being so open? Why are you being so vulnerable? Why are you being so intimate? Okay, like, and you're going to put me down? Get the F out of my life, man. I'm not having you in my life. So you guys, this is what it comes down to, is being real, authentic, and genuine. Again, I'm going to say this again. Real, authentic, and genuine. I am so happy I went to therapy today. I feel so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to say this, guys. Feeling is the key right here. The secret, the key is feeling. The key is healing. Healing is feeling and feeling is healing, bros and sisters. All right, see what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. Healing is feeling. We can't heal unless we feel. When we start to feel, we begin to heal. Yeah. Start singing, start expressing, start rapping, start doing your poetry. It's time to express ourselves, and the person that loves you is going to accept you when you express, good or bad, dark or light. The person that loves you, your friends and your partner, I'm telling you right now, your friends or your partner, they are going to accept you and love you just the way you guys are. Good or bad, light or dark, anything in between. I'm just saying, you guys. All right, guys, I'm bouncing off here. Thank you and God bless.